Hi, Sandy Jamison here for Golf Plus, and today we're back on the putting green, and I'm going to share with you a drill that revolutionises the way I think about golf and the way you're going to think about your golf game as well. Okay, so I've set out the drill, which is a north, south, east, west drill, 4 different directions of the compass, and the ball's 1 foot apart. But before I get into the game, I'm going to talk more about the stats. The stats are really interesting. You'll see from here out to 3 feet, the top tour professionals hold pretty much 100%. It's like a hair under 100%. Move out to 4 feet and they miss 10%. Move out to 5 feet, 20%. Now from 8 feet, they only hold 50-50. Yeah, you might see them on the weeks when they're playing out of their skin and they appear to hold everything from there, but over a year it's 50-50. Now the next ball, which is 16% away, is not a tour player stat, it's a club golfer stat. A club golfer from 16 feet is more likely to 3-putt than to 1-putt, which is more a distance control issue than a line issue, but a distance control nonetheless. So club golfers from 16 feet more likely to 3-putt than 1-putt, which is why this drill we're about to share with you is so important. Okay, here we are, the drill's set up. The golf balls are 1 foot apart and I've got them in 4 directions going away from the hole. The purpose of 4 directions is that I get uphill, downhill and the different breaks. So it's really important to do the 4 directions. How the game's played is we start at the close ball. Now if you've got a mallet style putter like my 2-ball here, you're going to need to offset the golf balls a little bit, and that makes room for my takeaway. A narrow or a bladed style putter, no big deal. So I start at the close ball. Now you have to follow the rules to get the benefit from this game. I start at the close ball, and if I knock it in, I move back. So I'll just bring the ball out, making room for my backswing. That one snuck in. Now doing this at your own time, you'd like to go through your full routine, but just for the demonstration, I'll just putt the golf balls. I've missed. So the rule of the game says I have to start again. Now the temptation would be to go back, but I need to get all the golf balls out and start again. So this game builds some scoring pressure, if you like, but you're going to find out pretty quickly what range you're comfortable at. So I'd start again. So here I go, starting again. Now for the purpose of the exercise, we're going to imagine I've knocked all these in the hole. Once I've knocked them in the hole, I'm going to start on a different angle. I generally suggest you go uphill first up, it's the easier of the putts. I went side hill, I'm about to go downhill just because it's good for the camera angle. But here I go, downhill, and I'll make my way again. For you, when you first start this, think of each leg as an individual thing. Once you've completed it, that's it, you don't have to go back. You can make this game a lot harder because as you go through it, you can say, right, they're all linked. So with the tour professionals I coach at times, they'll go through here, they might get to the last ball they miss, they start from the very start. Pretty tough. But for you, when you start, I'd like you just to do one arm at a time. You may find it takes you 40 minutes just to do one arm. That's great. If it does, don't fear, because at least you've spent a lot of time holding putts. You'll probably make a lot of 1-2 footers. You might start missing at 3, that's fine, but at least you're going to hold more putts than you miss. Right? So I'm about to tell you in the next little segment why this revolutionises the way I think about golf. Okay, so why does this revolutionise the way I think about golf? Well, by doing this drill, you're going to find out where your comfort zone is. So if you're only holding the 1-foot putts, your comfort zone is only this big. Meaning when you've got an approach putt or a chip or a bunker shot, you have to get the ball within this distance to be likely to then get your next shot in the hole. However, if you can get your comfort zone out to 2 feet, well now all of a sudden, our target zone, our comfort zone is much bigger. Out to 3 feet, now the game's looking really easy. I try and get golfers to get comfortable out to 4 feet. If you can get out to 4 feet, you imagine how many more times you're going to get up and down, and you imagine how much more relaxed you're going to feel out in the golf course, not feeling like you're going to 3-putt because your target is bigger. So from a distance, not necessarily we're saying we're not going to hole the ball, but we know the likelihood from a distance is low. If we're trying to get the ball within our comfort zone, we're still likely to hole the ball, but we're not very likely to 3-putt. Okay, so there you have my favourite putting drill, the north, south, east, west drill, 1 to 5 feet. By practicing that, you're going to improve your ability to hole short putts, but have a realistic understanding of what is your comfort zone and therefore your target zone. So subscribe to Golf Plus and we'll add to your game. Stay tuned for our putting technique drills because they're going to help you also. The aim is to get the 2 golf balls within 1 putter length. So if you manage to hit them out there and you get the 2 balls within 1 putter length, you're 1 up.